everyone, and welcome back to YOKA Leadership Student News. We hope you have enjoyed your week-long Thanksgiving break. I am your host, Natalie Santos.
And I am Valeria Asensio. Shout out to everyone who participated in the making of this beautiful gratitude tree. This tree is made up of YOKA students' responses of what they are grateful. There was many hands involved in making this happen. Thank Miss Ashida and Miss Yu for leading this.
Only 3 weeks left in the semester, meaning only one episode left after this one. So let's get to it. First up, we have Cassandra covering our leadership activities.
Thank you, Valeria and Natalie. October was definitely a fun-filled month for YOKA students. Winter cleaning happened in Mr. Gutierrez's class, and we came across original buttons from when the button program first happened. We set out a garage button sale, and the buttons went out so fast, students are more excited to collect our exclusive YOKA buttons than ever. Reminder that while we sold these for 50 cents, all buttons are free when they first come out. All you need to do is participate in leadership activities and even some non-leadership events like Copa YOKA and clubs. Black Rangers had to postpone their lemonade sale to Thursday, November 17th and Friday, November 18th. Nonetheless, YOKA Dragons waited eagerly to get their first thirst-quenching lemonade. Blue Rangers will be hosting our second movie night of the year on Wednesday, December 7th. We will be showing a classic holiday movie, Home Alone. Tickets are $3 and can be bought in Mr. Gutierrez's classroom. This time, we will set out a table during lunchtime for better access. Your purchase will come with a free snack. Mr. Gutierrez and his leadership class like to do philanthropies every year to give our YOKA students an opportunity to give back to the world. So far, YOKA has been able to collect pennies for cancer patients, collect items for men's mental health, collect school supplies for a school Mr. Gutierrez is connected with in southern Honduras. This semester, in collaboration with our president, Viviana, and her mother, we will be collecting hygiene products for families in northern Honduras. We will be collecting items such as toothbrush, floss, soap, hand sanitizer, etc. We will be collecting items by advisory. Each item is worth 1 point. The advisory that donates the most will win a pizza party and a game day along with an exclusive button. We are currently developing an 8th grade roster to play volleyball against the YOKA staff. Students selected have a mandatory meeting Thursday, December 1st. Lunch in Mr. Gutierrez's room, 3105. Anyone who does not show will be removed from the roster. 8th grade girls will play against the women's staff on Wednesday, December 14th. And 8th grade boys will be playing against the men's staff on Thursday, December 15th. Here's the roster so far. Good luck, 8th graders. Winter candy grams will be sold starting Monday, November 28th up until Thursday, December 1st. Send a holiday cheer to a friend, teacher, or admirer for just $1. Leadership will deliver a card with a specialized message. You can also send a card, candy, and exclusive winter gram buttons for $3. Thank you, Mr. Gutierrez and student leadership for helping build community in our school through your activities. I am Cassandra Escalera reporting your leadership activities. Back to you, Valeria and Natalie.
Thank you, Cassandra. There's something about our dragons that participation is just through the roof.
I know, right? Did you hear? YOKA students sold $22,000 in cheesecake goods, fundraising $8,000 for our school.
Whoa, not a surprise. I mean, come on, we are YOKA Dragons. Up next, we have Brilliant with club news and student involvement.
Thank you, Valeria and Natalie. Our Pentathlon team has been studying very hard the past couple of months as they prepare to represent YOKA at competition in a couple of months. Thank you, Miss Yu, for coaching and giving these students a place to study. Halloween and Dia de los Muertos is now behind us, but we couldn't just change seasons without sharing the beautiful seasonal art that Miss Tribole's art class created. First, we have a creative door decorated using paint and butcher paper to give it a monster look. Then we have a display of student Halloween artwork. Finally, students contribute to Dia de los Muertos altar decorated by the traditional papel picado, paper, flowers, and images of people that students wanted to honor on this special day. Mr. De La Cruz, 8th grade advisory, and Miss Lee, 6th grade advisory, had their first peer mentorship season. Both classes had an opportunity to share about their time here at YOKA, exchange words and advice, and even start developing bonds. Thank you, teachers, for leading this program. We hope this can inspire others to do the same. To further give back to our community, Mr. Gutierrez and his leadership class learned how to make tie blankets using fleece cloth. They made 7 blankets and donated them to a local service organization for people who may need a blanket during these cold times. SRLA team led by Miss Hudilia and Mr. Winnell are fierce this year. According to the coaches, probably the most dedicated and committed group so far. Woke up late and missed the bus, no problem, they drove themselves. Have a religious service to attend to the day of the race? No problem. They ran the race as fast as possible to make the service. Point is, they make no excuses not to show up and finish strong, even if it means doing it with untied shoelaces. Congratulations on finishing your 15K race running 9.3 miles. Our students have begun the next sport through Beyond the Bell. The boys played 2 games of futsal so far. They beat Clinton Middle School and tied against Eagle Rock. The girls have played 2 games as well, winning 1 game versus Laces and losing 1 Palms. Still a couple games ahead of them. As some clubs dropped, we want to let our YOKA students know of 2 new clubs. We have Button Design Clubs led by Mr. Gutierrez that meets every Monday from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. in room 3105. We also have the Basketball Club led by Mr. Kim that meets on Wednesday from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Reminder that we also have our club, Girls Who Code, which is a club that focuses on learning how to code and create video games and other softwares using a program called Scratch. You can join Miss Iyengar class 3118 on Wednesday during lunch. Now we have birthdays from November 28th to December 11th. Happy birthday to the following staff. Mr. J. Galvan, November 29th. Now we have student birthdays. Happy birthday to the following students. Happy birthday to you all on behalf of student leadership. We hope you enjoy your special day. That's all for me. I am Gian Henriquez. Back to you, Natalie and Valeria.
Thank you, Grillian. Principal shout out, Miss Cow, for supporting our chronically absent students and visiting them on November 4th. Turns out that YOKA was the best middle school for attendance in October. Out-of-class staff for coming around to teachers with a thank you card, offering coffee and donuts. This is not the first time, so we thank you so much.
Eddie Alvarez and Natalie Amaya for Student Dragons of the Month, and Miss Madrid and Yolanda for Staff Dragon of the Month. Congratulations to you all.
Up next, we have Aurelius with school news.
Thank you, Valeria and Natalie. Our school is moving on to big things. We are getting recognized in multiple directions for the many amazing things going on our campus. Mr. Chastain and Dr. Lauer were selected to present YOKA's budget to LAUSD board and Superintendent Carvalho. Clearly, Mr. Chastain is doing something right if he's invited to share on national television. On election day, our librarian, Ms. Quintero, hosted our very own mock election where librarian patrons voted in the LA mayor and county sheriff. Results show that Rick Caruso won by a narrow margin. Their reason for voting for Caruso as mayor is that they feel he has the means to help our homeless population improve their lives. In the race for sheriff, our kids voted for Robert Luna by a landslide. It is time for our popular YOKA book fair. Our librarian, Ms. Quintero, along with her supporting staff, will be hosting this semester's book fair in the library from Monday, December 5th to Friday, December 9th. You can stop by as early as 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. During lunchtime, they can show you how to use e-wallet, a new and safe digital payment option. You can also look out for posters throughout the school and fun activities this week leading to the book fair. LA District looks to hear about your experience at school. Reminder to complete your school experience survey if you have not already done so in your advisory class. Please encourage your parents to complete theirs as well. See the YOKA website announced for details and links. If we reach 65%, all YOKA students will get a free dress day in January. Parents that submit proof of completion to the YOKA Parent Center will be entered into a parent raffle in January. Remember that another way to get yourself a free dress day pass is to have your parents use the parent portal at least once a month. At the end of the month, Mr. Chastain generates a report of students whose parents use the parent portal and they receive a free dress day. This will be ongoing throughout the year. 2 weeks left to the end of the semester. The grades posted on this last report card are final and will permanently be posted on your transcript. Many YOKA students have been using the after-school tutoring and Saturday school interventions programs to get back on track. We hope you reach your goal and are in a better position now. Remember that this happened because you chose to make it happen. Actions have consequences, for better or worse. Regardless, just take the responsibility for it and get it done. Thank you. That is all from me. Back to you, Natalie and Valeria.
Thank you, Aurelius.
Now we have Mr. Gutierrez with stories worth sharing.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Brandon, 8th grader, right?
Yeah.
Cool, alright man. I want people to know who you are, right?
Yeah.
I want people to know who you are, that you're not just this one person, on the walker.
Yeah.
Can you explain to everybody, what is the disability that you have?
The disability that I have is called cerebral palsy, or CP. It's like a disability that affects my movement. I'm learning this as I go, cause when I was little, I barely knew, but my mom told me stories. You and I are learning about this together, you know. So that I'm kind of weaker, something different, you know, than other kids.
Thank you for sharing that. I know that it can be an emotional thing to talk about. Is there any experience, growing up, how has it been for you? How would you describe it?
Insane, really insane.
Insane?
Insane. I've been through a lot of therapy appointments, doctor appointments. It's in my mind, I think about it. But it's something I can learn from, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of a mental thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you feel has supported you the most throughout this journey?
Definitely my mom.
Is there anybody here at school that has been able to support you or help you out?
I would say the entire school staff.
A lot of people like to make fun of other people,
Yeah.
right? And they don't understand it. Instead, they want to go ahead and just make fun of somebody for who they are, for what they look like, for what they can and cannot do, without really thinking what is behind that, right? You just shared with me that there is a mental toll to this part over here, right?
Yeah.
What would you say to those people who just easily just like to make fun of people so that they can understand that we are all human beings, right?
Well, first you gotta understand how it is, you know? You can't judge someone just because they're different than you, you know? If they look or do something, I don't know how to put it in exact words, but if they look different than you, then that doesn't mean that, oh, you're better than them. That means you don't get to judge them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand what they're going through, and you gotta put yourself in that perspective, and then try and feel sympathy before you go ahead and treat them badly, you know?
Yep. Yeah, those are powerful words, Brandon. I thank you so much for being vulnerable and coming out here to talk to us about, your condition, and hopefully everybody here can get some kind of understanding of you. And thank you very much, sir, for being out here. I appreciate you very much,
Yeah.
and hope to see you around.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Brandon. It's always great to learn about people instead of making assumptions.
Only 3 more weeks before the end of semester. Have a productive week and finish strong. I am Natalie Santos.
And I am Valeria Asensio.
Be the thread that knits our community together. YOKA students stole.
While we sewed these buttons for
You know the recording.
Oh my god!
All YOKA students will receive a free.
What were you guys trying to tell me?
I was trying to tell you to look at the camera.
Back to you, Natalie and Valeria.
This is Gianna's part. Gianna's yellow. Grillian is purple.
Gianna is Grillian.
Girl!